The last doctor, he did this to me. But he's no more. I can feel his presence has extinguished. I am free. The long nightmare is over.
I'm dead. The doctor's presence lingers no more.
The spirit smiled. A spirit peers down at his own remains with morbid fascination.
Well, it's not often you get to see yourself in this state, is it?
He gestures to a small grey lump nestled within his open chest cavity.
That's what did me in. Funny. Doesn't look like much. I was sick, and I wasn't going to get better. The doctor made me an offer. He'd pay me if he could study my body after I died. It was a lot of gold. I couldn't say no. I'm providing more for my family in death than I ever did one.
Wax coal. One of the drama leaks. A single soul. The lights snuffed out. What was I thinking? 1 minute they're living their lives, playing with their children, meeting with friends, singing and praying. And the next, gone. I extinguished them in an instant. Like they would, I don't know. They'd still be alive if it wasn't for me. Well, it doesn't.
Brand new recipe. Can I offer you something special? Something with it. I'm sure you agree when I say no one has as many friends as the big cheese. You speak of my little...
With a glint in her eye.
More black wax. Another life sacrifice.
So, how's the eviction going? Well, I've never...
Tragedy befell us at the consulate, but at least Lord Kem.
Our consulate lies in ruins. A day of celebration, and you, of course, assured it. I cannot thank you.
Word has reached me the fabled Red Princess is
Best to sell anything of value. The voice of the ancient empire must still be heard in Arx, and that will require gold.
I've spotted something. Look out!
Careful.
I see a trap.
I spotted a trap.
Look out! I see a
Careful.
trap nearby.
I've spotted a trap.
Why would Lord Kem have a black ring mirror in his attic?
The surface of the mirror is smooth. A vision appears. It wavers, then becomes clear. In the reddish light cast by flowing lava, you see it.
Someone has taken a great interest in Dallas.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Where to start?
Doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd hide a vault.
ferrets, no time, no tarragon. I'm fresh out.
Tell me about yourselves. Oh, a fellow noble. Such a dignified carriage could belong to no other. It's a delight to greet people like them, keep the city's wheels turning and its boats afloat. Magicians among us, truly. An afternoon of hot tea and warm recitations is the least I can offer them. Every citizen of Arx gets at least one invitation to tea every year. We all deserve a taste of luxury from time to time, do we not? I may live in a resplendent... A pity my husband couldn't make it.
Lady Kem's bright cheeks fall and her jaw goes slack. She is lost in thought for but a moment, however.
But I think you'll find present company more than adequate. Tea time is such a delight.
My husband? What is it? What happened? My husband?
She lapses into an overwhelmed...
He seemed resentful of late towards his position, towards the whole order. It was more than me. I'm sorry. My husband's actions were his own. I do not condone them. In a way, I suppose. My husband showed scant care for others. I did what I could to compensate for his failings. No, I care for the people of this city, I truly do. I brought them into our home, so more. Oh. Out with it, then. Put me out of my misery. I know. My husband's actions are his own. I do. Black ring, indeed. I'll need more than the word of some woman before I believe the likes of... You want to talk about that now? After what I've learned about my husband? This is no time for idle chatter. Farewell.
Shall Lord Kem be joining us, my lady?
Oh, Linda, I fear, is far too busy with his little coup. Perhaps he may find some time for us.
Good men died to bring it down.
But let's come hold our breath, shall we? Morty.
Oh. Come out, wherever you are. Come out, wherever you are.
Black wax. Am I to blame for this?
Rarities, remnants, and relics.
Here. Your portrait. My friend here has taste. Care to trade, friend?
certain.
The man glowered.
You are equipped well enough for a barroom brawl, my friend, but if you strike from the shadows as effectively as you strike in the light, you may find is there more on your mind. Come this way. Be quick. You need more than wits.
Came all this way.
Ho, pilgrim.
May Lucian return.
The prayer seems to...
May Lucian return.
May he return indeed. Maybe then we can stop praying.
I pledge my life. Oh, Lucian, please return.
I hope you did the right thing. Overthrow the Majesties. I have a feeling they want to control.
I pledge my soul. Lucian, please return.
Pledge my heart, O Lucian,
Pledge
please
my
return.
soul. I pledge my soul.
Pledge my soul. Oh, Lucian, please return.
Greetings.
Or do you wish Lucian's day wouldn't be the same without the faithful gathering to petition for... Ah, the path of blood.
Darling. Sweet, sweet darling.
I pledge my heart.
I pledge my heart, O Lucian.
Please return.
Please return.
I pledge my soul. I pledge my heart. Please return. Please return. I pledge my life, O Lucian. Please return. I pledge my life, O Lucian. Please return.
I pledge my soul, O Lucian.
Something closed the door. Pledge my life, O Lucian.
The blessed altar seems to want to be touched. The altar seems... A blessed stone altar. The cool stone seems to beg to be touched. In the space... The altar seems to respond. Beyond it,
Bones need not be broken. Screams need not rend. To cross this threshold is to plunge into thy grave. Remember this. Venture no blood need not be to cross this very.
All reinforcements deployed.
Another one? How many more could there be?
I'll yield to none.
Another one? How many more could there be?
Another one? How many more could there be? I don't think that was the right lever.
Moving to involuntary death assistance. Moving to reinforcement deployer. Moving to orifice manipulator. Orifice manipulator. Activate. Damage opportunity.
I don't think that was the right lever. Look out! I see a trap nearby. I don't think that was the right lever. Something happened, I think. I don't think that was the right lever. I don't think that was the right lever. What the hell just happened? Ah, pulling a lever provides a much
Moving to provide empathy simulator. Moving to Orpheus manipulator. Moving to noxious atmosphere in it. concoction generator. Concoction vessel generated. Moving to noxious atmosphere enabled. Reinforcements deployed. Moving to hazardous concoction generator. Moving to corporeal transposition engine. Corporeal transposition imminent. Moving to rapid detect radio disruptor. Moving to reinforcement deploy. Moving to orifice manipulator. Moving to involuntary deck assistant. Moving to rapid detect radio disruptor. Noxious atmosphere already. Moving to reinforcement deployer. More reinforcements deployed. Moving to involuntary death assistant. Moving to bovine empathy simulator.
and blood need to cross this threshold is to plunge into thy grave. Do not decide in haste. Very
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Warning! You hazardous concoction generator! Inventory death assistant!
Something happened. I think. Careful now. That's a trap. That was the white lever.
happened? Look out! I see a trap nearby. Did something. I could feel it. Invites magical translocation. What the hell's just happened? Ah, pulling a lever invites magical. That was the right lever. Look out! I see a trap nearby. It feels like that lever did something. That was the right lever. Careful, I don't think that was the right lever.
Moving to a rapid descent cranial disruptor. Moving to corporeal transposition engine.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Don't think that was the right lever. Don't think that was the right lever.
Look out! I see a trap nearby. Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Careful.
You reach for your weapon, but as the small Voidwoken skitters forward, you get this. It looks at Fane, clicking and chittering in excitement, and introduces itself. Fane starts in shock. He knows it. The Voidwoken was a colleague from Fane's days at the Academy, his assistant. It promises Fane that if he can snatch the powers of the Seven, then he can restore his people. Fane turns away, pensive and quiet, even as a skull.
Come, Quercus. Time is short.
You come here often. I don't know what you did, but you just released a source flood. I thought I'd come and see what all the fuss was about. Should have known you were getting yourself into trouble. Looks like the big moment has finally arrived. I will do everything I can to support you, Godwoken. I will pray for you. I think you'll need it. Don't underestimate the power of true prayer. This is a place of incredible power where a single prayer, consider it a taste of your divine future. The people will pray for you. In turn, they'll trust you to do right by them. Of course, it's up to you whether or not to listen. I know how I'd respond, but...
Malady wearily chuckles to herself, then bows her head in a show of unexpected but sincere reverence.
Looks like my investment's paid off after all.
I need worship only one divine, and I believe he stands before me now.
You've shown me kindness in the face of my sins. My worship is the least I can offer.
Now go. Rivellon needs a new divine.
Well, this is it, Quercus. Hold on to your tail.
This is no time for idle chit-chat.
His whiskers crack into a mischievous smile.
And I may have cracked the spell that will stop the great acorn in its furious tracks, if that's what you mean. That's right, Quercus. We've done it!
Sir Laura turns to you, his beady eyes shining with pride.
I owe you an apology, Shield. At the start of our journey, I wouldn't have believed a human would lead me to the discovery that would save us all. But I see now that my prejudice was foolish. Without you, Quercus and I might still be stuck on that abominable prison island. Now, here I am. Here we are, on the brink of saving the world. Indeed, Quercus and I will find an advantageous location and do just that. Meanwhile, you must prevent the servants of the Acorn from interrupting us.
Sir Laura takes a slow, deep breath and lets it out in a rush.
You feel it, don't you? It's so still, but there's something behind it too, like a thunderclap waiting to fall. The great Acorn is nearly here. Its servants are poised for impact. We've known this moment would come. Now it is time to put my research to the test. I am ready. Quercus is ready. And you, Shield?
Sir Laura nods in return and grabs your pinky with his tiny paw. He gives it a decisive shake, then salutes.
No matter what happens next, Shield, there's something Quercus and I want you to know. It has been an honor. Now, onward!
God-woken. Dallas told me about you. You must be as hard as diamonds, and twice as bright, to have come so far. Your divine welcomes you.
The divine you thought dead lords over the chamber from a granite throne. He moves to speak, but it's Wiedemann's voice that next pierces the air.
What a twist.
Lucian frowns at Wiedemann, then bestows a benevolent smile upon you. All that you know of him flashes across the panorama of your mind.
I underestimated you, Godwoken. You have proven to be a formidable foe. You have my respect.
Respect? Indeed.
Lucian's gaze rests upon you and goes through you. He takes your measure entirely.
Lucian, we should tell the Godwoken the truth.
Yes, I agree. It is time we dropped our masks.
Dallas nods, then reaches for the sides of her head. Where there was one face, suddenly there are four. She takes off the mask of the shapeshifter. A skull is revealed, bejeweled and ancient as the void.
I am eternal.
Aren't they just full of surprises?
Fear not, Godwoken. Dallas is on the side of all that is good. She is helping me rid Rivellon of the influence of the Source. Listen to her.
I shall tell you the tale as I told it to Lucian. Long ago, the scholar Fane discovered that the veil between the world and the void was made of Source. Our 7 lords desired this power.
Of course.
Silence, slave. Our king forbade the 7 to reach for this power, but they didn't listen. Instead, they rebelled and sent the king and his people into the void.
With the Source they stole from the Veil. The 7 created the races so they would have worshippers.
During their lives, worshippers collect Source. When they die, the gods feed from them. It's an ingenious system.
Our souls are nothing but vats for the Source-hungry gods.
The 7 made a mistake. By taking its source, they tore a hole in the veil, and it is through this hole that the void finds its way into our world.
The 7's lust for power let in the void. Our goal is to close the hole they created, to restore the Source to the Veil. When we are done, there shall be no more Source in the world. Rivellon will be finally free from the gods that enslaved them.
My people cannot be allowed to return from the void. They are tarnished. They are void-woken. They can only bring chaos and death and...
There is more, but she hesitates to share it. Then she decides that she must.
I was a child when the God King tore my family apart. I was purged of Source and left to rot in a putrid tomb. A child. It was hell. A hell I suffered for the sins of my father. He was the one that betrayed the God King. He was the one that told the 7 the secrets of the Veil. The cruel joke of it all is that the same tomb that housed my tortured body is what sheltered me from the void. Few Eternals escaped that fate. Myself, my mother, and my father, the scholar Fane. But now I finally have revenge. Revenge on the 7 and the God King. Revenge for what they took from me! My life! My people! My mother!
The hammer's voice falters and her coolness vanishes. Every crack and rasp betrays her grief. But her next words burn not with sadness, but anger.
He never even looked for me. He never even looked for her!
Dallas, control yourself. Our purpose transcends your personal wounds.
Yes. You are right.
Dallas's reasons weren't mine to question. All that ever mattered to me was peace. Peace for Rivellon. Peace for me, whatever the means. And now, we are on the precipice. While Dallas sought the Aetherin, I started draining the gods of their source.
Slurp, slurp, slurp.
One more word from you, and I shall use the...
I had to hide from the gods. So I had the walls of this crypt equipped with tenebrium and protections put in place. It worked. Everyone, even the gods, thought me dead. As divine, I was created, empowered to stop the void. I was the avatar of the Seven, their strength and their weakness. My bond to them allowed me to drain them of their source.
Yes, in a sense. When the Death Fog was unleashed, many elves died. With fewer elves to worship him, Teosendilius weakened. This gave the God King his first real foothold back, and to strengthen himself, he sent his Voidwoken, the remnants of my people, to hunt down the sorcerers seeking to reclaim their source.
The Voidwoken. Disgusting things. They ravaged the land they touched and infected the air they breathed. They were also an incredible stroke of luck. You see, blaming the sorcerers for Voidwoken made them easier to capture.
The Aetherin now contains almost all of the source the Seven stole. Soon, we will be able to heal the Veil.
The void shall be banished, and I, Lucian the Divine, shall return from the dead. A false divine, of course. I shall have no power, but the world will not know this. I shall demand peace, and we shall have it.
The plan is almost complete.
We have made so many sacrifices, Godwoken. All of us. Of ourselves and those we love. One last sacrifice is required. For the future of Rivellon, you must surrender your source.
Decide. Be the true hero and give up your source, or be forced to submit. Like a coward. Like a slave.
There is no other way. The source of the world is required to close the veil. All of the source. We only lack yours.
Maggot, I am no slave. I am Brachus Rex. I am the Source King.
With a flick of her wrist, Dallas sends a jolt through Brachus's body.
Don't worry, he's well under control. He's made a fine servant. Isn't that right, ingrate?
Dallas punctuates her statement with another wrist flip. Brachus shudders, but his lips remain curled in a self-satisfied grimace.
Call me what you like. I'm not afraid of being the villain to your supposed hero. I'm not nice. I'm just right. Then let us proceed. Show some responsibility. Surrender your sword.
You'll be a hero. Everyone will know of the sacrifice you'll make. Your name will be...
Don't let them do this to us.
But our souls? There has to be another way.
No, never.
But our souls? There has to be another way. But our souls! There has to be another way!
I understand. Sacrifice takes courage. But I shall help you, though it pains me. Your sacrifice shall be made for you, Dallas.
I'm sorry. You've come such a long way, but there is too much at stake. This is the end.
freedom and cackles in delight at this turn of events. His unbridled glee slithers into your veins and throttles.
You left the leashing wand next to me, you stupid maggot. So accustomed had you become to me pretending to be your slave.
Kill him!
Do shut up, you tedious buffoon. And don't look so surprised. As if I would allow that bone-bag Dallas to... You should have listened to Tarquin, you worm-ridden wench. Nobody enslaves Brachus Rex. I am Brachus Rex. I am the Source King.
Yes, kill him. Now!
Too late, you mouldering, blight-stained pigs. Grant me power, my ally. God King, I call on you. You would interrupt Brachus Rex? You would interrupt the Source King? The God King hears my call. He sends a companion worthy of my power. Come to your father, my friend. Come to the Source King.
struggles to rise, but the weight of his own pain leaves him to gravity's mercy.
My time is done. But your source burns so bright I'm all but blinded by it. Be wise and true, Godwoken. I am no hero, but wisdom and truth. These are values I always believed in.
Dallis groans in pain.
I have failed. The future of all that is rests on your shoulders.
Listen, this is it. Again. And I want you to know I'm not putting up a fight, not against you. My revels are now ended. Yours are about to begin. I've had my vengeance, my life and my liberty. You helped me win them back. And then, when you told me you loved me, all of me awoke. All I want now is for this to end. To be by your side when we wage the final battle. And long, long after. I know you do. And I love you too. Now kiss me.
You kiss each other passionately, ready to face the darkest dark.
Here we stand, once more on the cusp of divinity. And I will not let this cup, so long thirsted for, pass from me. All my life has been a lead-up to this. To be the King of Kings, God of Gods. Dragons will spread my dominion over untold worlds. And my throne, it will be eternal, with Sadher by my side. I take it you realize I'll not hold back if you stand in my way. Arrogance is only arrogance when it masks weakness. I'm merely a very honest man. That's to say, a very honest god.
This is it. I can hardly believe it.
She casts her gaze around the crypt in...
After everything we've been through, after everything we've seen, here we are. Here I am. And now that I see godhood before me, I know what I have to do. Chief, you need to ascend. There's no one I would trust with this responsibility but you. I know you'll do what needs to be done, what ought to be done. And I know you'll do it with style. They'll never know what hit them. Now go on, shoot. You've got business to attend to.
Well then, this is, as they say, it. I never dreamed that after all this, I would be standing here with one of your kind. Let alone that I would be proud to do so. I cannot imagine someone I would trust more with divinity, including myself.
Fane lays a bony hand on your shoulder, squeezing gently.
Do you know, I believe you will.
You think back on your journey here, on all that you have seen and done. You think of the Magisters, and the sorcerers they hunted. You think of how the Eternals came as Voidwoken to reclaim their stolen world. You look at the source around you. The power is immense. Divinity at your fingertips. You think of what you could do with such power. The rights you'd wrong, the wars you'd win. You marvel at your journey and how it has changed you. You think of those you left behind, and of those you met along the way, who stood by you or against you. It's time to choose your fate. And shall you be divine? The world fades and twists and mutates. You're in the Hall of Echoes now. It reshapes itself around you. Those who stood with you or against you are no longer there. But you know they cannot be far. This is where you shall decide once and for all, by trial of combat, who shall ascend. The Godwoken may die here, but a new divine may rise. After all that you have been through, and all that you have done, all that you have become, the Aetheran lies in front of you. Divinity is yours to take or to sacrifice. What you do next decides your own fate and the future of the world. What shall you do with Divinity?
And so it ended. A tale that began with my own ill-fated attempt to rid the world of the Godwoken. When the dust settled, no new divine had risen. Instead, all Source was released into the world for all the people and every creature to share. Everyone was now a sorcerer. And united, the peoples of Rivellon pushed back the God King into the very depths of the void. This ushered in a new golden age of peace and prosperity. But alas, it was not to last. With many greedy for wealth, power and position, the struggle soon began anew. Source, the very language of creation, was used in violence once more. The never-ending contest for power continued. As for me, my last hope of ever being freed of the God King's terrible tyranny faded when the Godwoken failed to seal the veil. An eternity of pain and suffering is mine, in service of the King, until the day I am freed, the day the God King returns.
Hey there, Chief. So, a world full of sorcerers. What do you make of it? I suppose it will. Never hurts to shake things up a bit. Spice of life and all that.
I don't know if anyone's free of anything, but I'm bloody thrilled to be here now. Just me, myself, and you, of course.
Get loot, play loot, get loot, get glad. So, Chief, I guess this is it, right? You say that now, but who knows what adventures and redheads life will throw at you. Whatever it is, you'll ace it.
As she turns from you, the whites of her eyes darken, the veins in her face go grey, and a wicked smile curls her mouth. Suddenly it's gone again. She winks, and you're left wondering whether you saw anything at all.
See you around.
Fane is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He leafs through it slowly, muttering to himself.
I see.
He glances up at you, big, empty eye sockets taking in every detail. With a grin, the skeleton throws his arms around you, squeezing you tight. He breaks off the embrace.
Well, well. There you are, my darling. Just look at you. A little leaner than when we first met, And a little less divine than you'd hoped, I imagine. As do I, it seems. Whatever that life might be.
Fane looks back down to the book, a bony finger running across the embossed leather cover.
It could have been different, you know? I could have saved them. I could have found a way. No, I don't expect you do. And I would not ask you to. We all made our choices, and now we must live with... So, what do you think you'll do now that we live in a world of minute divines? Oh, my sweet. How could I say no? I mean, obviously I could say no in a variety of both verbal and non-verbal languages, but, that is to say, there is nowhere I would rather be than by your side. Funny you should mention that, actually.
The skeleton hefts Hubert's dog-eared encyclopedia, its weight heavy in his hand.
I've been rereading this book, looking over your history once again, poring over every detail with a new perspective, and do you know what? It's shit.
Fane tosses the book over his shoulder. It flutters in the air as it sails over the ship's railing and disappears with a faint splash.
If you have spent your life staring at a thing, you can write about it with knowledge. You can write about it with love. But it is almost impossible to write about it with wonder. You creatures have spent your lives trudging about this world, and you've grown blind to its miracles. Simply that to see the true beauty of a thing, sometimes you have to look at it as an outsider. As someone with... Take otters, for example. Energetic, waterproof cats, utterly beautiful creatures. Or octopuses. Did you know they're secretly... Octopuses? Octopi? Octopods? Oh, I shall have to look that up. Regardless, the world is filled with absolutely incredible sights. And who better to catalogue them with the awe they deserve than someone seeing them for the first time? Do you know, there is the idea that I suppose we are all Source, just in different forms. You being the cruder, less jewel-encrusted form, but my people were Source too. Although we didn't know it at the time. And our Source helped create you. In a way, I was walking alongside the best version of them the entire time. In you, I found a home better than the one I was pining for. Thank you, my love.
Fane's...
I will always be an ally to those that I am at the ready.
You look out to the endless beyond. The sun's light plays upon the waves, just as it always did. The sails flutter in the wind, and with a start, you realize where you must go next. You speak the command to the Lady Vengeance, and another chapter begins. The world was at peace, at least for now. With its significance as the seat of divinity diminished, Arx fell into decline, and within 7 generations had emptied. Few were as prepared for the new world as the lizardkin of the ancient empire. With power spread equally throughout the world, the advantage lay with those who knew how to steal it, and at this the lizards excelled. Justinia returned to her throne. Under her rule, the Dwarven kingdom prospered, until 2 years later a jealous lover stabbed her in the heart with a mutton fork. With their power returned, the elves reclaimed their lands from the Death Fog and began to rebuild. Soon they would split as two factions sought power, one to bring back the trees, the other to bring back the scions. A dwarven joke did the rounds. It ends with the punchline, "So Lucian dropped the death fog on them again." Only the elven Godwoken could bring the elves together once more. And in a dark forest on the far side of a desert, well beyond the high seas, the Black Ring came together once more. The island of Fort Joy, the old redoubt of the Source King Brachus Rex, was turned over to the people of Driftwood to use as they wished. They turned it into a holiday resort. Reaper's Coast prospered. The fisheries returned, and the fertile farmlands produced the greatest harvests the surviving farmers had ever seen. Blood Moon Island became particularly fecund, its soil producing the greatest crops. A particularly crimson-fleshed orange grown on the island became a delicacy across half the world. The black pits took fire. The oil there burns still. Driftwood became a centre of industry, trade, and transport. Lohar the dwarf became mayor. His time in office was cut short by an unfortunate wound that spontaneously appeared on his neck. The nameless isle had vanished. Although only open water remained, by instinct ships would steer clear. None of the captains could articulate why. Millennia later, adventurers would come in search of the legendary divine city of Arx and the crypt of the great Lucian. None would pass the path of blood. Sir Gareth thanked the surviving Seekers for their service and gave them their freedom. Disillusioned with the rising chaos, he set out alone to find a new purpose. He would never stop seeking. Young Han went into the theatre and became one of the realm's most popular actors. With no new divine, Malady found herself in a predicament. She had an important problem to solve, but no ally strong enough to call upon, and so her search continued. Having performed the greatest act of necromancy in history, Tarquin found the new world unchallenging. He became obsessed with rumors of another plane of existence. One day he vanished and was never seen again. With the source released to the world, Ahu the wizard spent more and more time as a cat. One day he decided he would not change back. With Amadia silent, the priestess Gratiana left the swamps and re-entered the world. With more undead than ever before, she founded an abbey in the Dragonspine Mountains, offering them shelter from hatred and fear. Jehan the demon hunter found himself at a loose end, so he opened a museum of demonic artifacts. After it burned down, with Jehan inside, witnesses claimed that the flames were the color of blood. As the forests grew anew and the elves were equals at last, Sahala shared elven knowledge of Source with the world. But some elves disagreed and plotted against her. Chief amongst her opponents was Tova, Sahala's own mother. As Source flooded Rivellon, Fane set out to record everything he could of this new world. As he travelled, he kept a socket peeled for signs of the Eternals, hoping to find the wife he'd lost. He's still looking. Sabine wandered the world. She became a household name, famed the realm over as a travelling hero, celebrated wherever she went. Enjoying life to the fullest, she was truly and finally free. Lohse returned to her music and enjoyed a storied career as Rivellon's premier musician. Dark moods would at times overtake her, and she would spend long hours walking in the wilds. She always returned with a new song. And then there was you. You returned to the world a sorcerer among many. Your future was yours to decide. Did you accept your new status with humility? Only you know the truth. Only you know if you atone for your sins.